Okay, it looks like you're having issues with the endpoints on this one, which is what I have in that other video that I added in the message. So right here, you're supposed to be careful to include the closed and open dots, but only at the breaks in the graph. And the way that you know which one is closed and which one is open is by looking at the equals at the point where there's a break. So for this one, I think all of your graphs are correct. Yep, that all looks good, but it's just these endpoints. So right here, for this line right there, because this equals 1, that should be a solid dot. And then because this one doesn't have an equals, that should be an open dot. So the solid dot is saying this endpoint is included and this one isn't. And remember with the vertical line test, a vertical line should be able to pass through the function and only hit the graph once. So this one would be solid, that one's open, and then that's where the vertical line would hit the graph once, keeping it a function. So you wouldn't want to have solids on both of them or open on both of them because the one is included with that equation right there. Let's take a look at this one. So -2, that looks good. And then right here, that looks good. I'm questioning this one though. So if x was -1, and we put that right there, -1 minus 1, so that should be at -2. That should be connecting right there at that point. And if we plug 2 in here, 2 minus 1 would be 1. And so that would be right there. And let me open it up on the key to make it a little bit easier to see. So there's that. When x is -1, that output would be -2. And when x is 2, 2 minus 1, that output would be 1. So again, if you look, the solid dot versus the open dot, this one has the equals, so the endpoint on this equation gets the solid dot. This one does not have an equals, so that means the endpoint on that equation gets the open dot. That's good. That's good. Again, I think this line isn't quite right. Let's take a look. Yeah, as expected. So all I'm doing to get this line graphed is I'm just doing these two endpoints and then drawing a line between them. So if x was -2, -2 minus 1 would make -3. And that's what you're seeing right there. When x is -2, the output's -3, so that's where they're meeting up. And if x was 2, 2 minus 1 would be 1, and that's what you're seeing right there. And then again, this one has the equals, so this one's endpoint should be solid, as it is. This one does not have an equals, so this one's endpoint should be open. And in case you're looking at that point again and going, would that be solid or something, this is where it's saying only for the graphing, only put dots at the breaks in the graph, so just there. And then it goes on to something else. So hopefully that clears it up. If not, shoot me another message back.